Ready to go live, bro?
What is going on, YouTube, man? What is going on, family? Look who I have here with me, man, in the flesh. The man, the myth, the legend, the guy behind it all, man. We got Karnn here, the founder, the CEO, the man himself behind the project of the year, Mazi Matic. What's going on, brother? How you been?
Hey, Danny, thanks, man. I'm good. How are you? Long time, I think. But thanks for having me. Finally, we have up next after a long time. But
100%.
I've been watching from quite some time now, and
Thank
good
you.
to be here.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, and it's good to have you as well. We've looked at the project. Obviously, you guys have one of the biggest launches of 2023 right now, and
Yeah.
there's a lot to talk about when it comes to this token, man. The tokenomics are looking legit. What is good with the Mazi token, man? What's all this utility all about?
Say hi to
To the
there. I
puppy.
just no, but
That's
but
the Doge right there. That's the Dogecoin.
that's the Doge. We have something very close connected to Doge announcement coming soon.
Really?
But yeah. But I think it's going on well, man. I mean, what we started 10 months back, I think
Mhm.
we're very proud of what we've achieved till date and the kind of traction we've got from the community, from the people, the support. The support from the community,
Mhm.
how it's been built, Saitama. I mean,
Mhm.
like everything, Polygon Studios, everything has been massive. And in terms of the traction, we got influencers on board, ambassadors on board as well, in terms
That's it.
of them liking the project. So, that's been, and the best part is we've got holders from across the world. So the word has spread. That is something for sure. And definitely we've got you to spread the more.
100%. 100%. See, you guys, that's what I noticed. You guys have one of the most fantastic communities I've seen in the space because I hear a lot about the technology. I hear a lot about the project, but a lot of times in the space, I don't see these projects being marketed as well as they're being marketed as well as yours is. It's kind of doing its own marketing where people are liking it so much. They're sharing it all the time. I see it all over Twitter. I see it being retweeted. And that's what I like. You guys have built a strong community that really supports the project. And that's really cool. How did this all come apart, man? How did this team come together? How did the Mazi token and the project even come together? You mind sharing a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, thanks, man, for this. Appreciate it. So it started, I think, a year and a half back when we developed this idea of, because I come from a varied background of finance, taxes, investments. I've been doing that all my life for 10 years almost now. And then me, all the co-founders, we've been connected before. So we kind of thought, that there is a distance with COVID, especially the distance
Mhm.
became way high. And we thought of this space where metaverse was actually bridging the gap, and Facebook's meta was actually creating some massive so we thought, why not create something in entertainment space? Let's
Mhm.
not focus on everything, because today's metaverses, if you see, they focus on each and everything. They want to build this, that, and everything.
Yep.
But we thought, let's first focus on entertainment. Once we build the brand in that space, then you go into the next one. So we thought of entertainment, and we thought casinos, parties. This is what people
Mhm.
like in adventure influencers. So we then devised the concept on the whole thing, and then eventually came up with the idea of how we can put this across. But one
Mhm.
thing that was missing in the market was, all these metaverses, you see pixelated images, and I thought,
Mhm.
like, I can't see myself in those pixelated images. Like, I can see my photo in a 2D. So then we thought,
Yeah.
what is going to be our selling USP is that it's going to be real life gameplay, looking real life.
Wow.
If I want to, today we are having the podcast. I bet the next podcast will be inside the metaverse.
That'd
We'll
be
we'll do
insane.
we'll both we'll both do it together on the poker table, man.
That'd be
So
insane, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
so the tech is ready. We just tested a few things a couple of
Mhm.
days back as well. So, but yeah, that was the whole focus, and that's how it came in. And then we thought, we
Beautiful.
need to keep on inventing. So we bought in the first live casino inside the metaverse.
Right.
Uh, then we kind of bought in the live party ambience inside it and everything. So that's more of this thing. And then we got brands into it. So
Mhm.
because that's what connects people, like that's what we bought in. And I mean, yeah, I think that from that there is what Mathematics started. The development started, I
Incredible.
think, 10 months back.
Right.
And we are at a phase where we have Windows, Android, VR, web versions ready, and it's just not. And eventually everything after that, what we thought is, forget the metaverse token, everything. It needs to
Mm-hmm.
be a business model.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually it needs to churn money for you
Absolutely.
to survive it. So we thought of a business model from the day one, and that's how the tokenomics are being made. That's how the ecosystem of the metaverse and the normal mobile version are made. So we churn
Right.
revenue, so we don't rely on the token for making money for ourselves. We rely on
Wow.
the business to churn more revenue, and then that's how it works. And yeah, I think so far so good. Pre-sale 1 is sold out.
Yep.
Pre-sale 2 is already filling in.
Yep.
So many launch pads already in for doing the pre-launch
Right.
IDO for us.
Right.
So pretty happy, man. I mean, what we've achieved so far, and I can
Incredible.
say it's the team. It's not me. And what
100%.
about the marketing stuff? Definitely.
That's really really something incredible to see, man. It's really special to see that you got that finance background. The finance background is what's kicking in to you actually wanting the project to make money, and essentially turning over into the token holders and the guys that are part of the project to make money too. So that finance background, I really like that about you. I didn't personally know that you had the finance background. It actually gives even more peace of mind to people to know that the guy behind the project knows how to make money. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, exactly.
it's incredible to see that. Now, like I said, man, there's a lot of stuff going on in the space right now. We saw obviously 2022 was a big year for crypto. We saw a big dip in the market. It's been, not a bull market, obviously, for the past, what, 6 to 8 months that we've been experiencing now. How does that affect you guys, man? How does the bull and the bear market affect you guys? Does it have any sort of major effects on your operations or your long-term or short-term plans?
See, of course, bear market does affect everyone. I can say
Yeah.
that because eventually we used to think it like a corporate model. Like, before we saw the community, before we felt the community, actually, we thought, we're going to build the project, go out to VCs and show them the project, raise some funds, and, kind of make it a product. But then, the bear market, right? The VCs
Mhm.
weren't interested. They were probably suffering the 2021 falls. And
Of
we
course.
thought, okay, forget it, we're gonna build it on our own. Then we built the community. I mean, of course,
Mhm.
Saitama was I can say Saitama was the biggest fuel to our growth, and Saitama is our equity partner, so definitely it all makes sense for us. So the way they have mentored us in terms of how to run a project and how it works, so
Wow.
definitely that helped a lot.
Wow.
And especially their team members being their co-founders being the part of our co-founding team, that adds up the value more.
Wow.
And then eventually, yes, I mean, with that mindset we went in that it's going to be a community based project. So we didn't think about, because community waits for good projects,
Right.
irrespective of the bull market, bear market. Community waits for good projects. And when we bought out our project, I think the best part was people were telling it's a sold out project, so that was the best. And the moment we finished pre-sale 1, the
Mhm.
kind of VC interest that we have received is massive. Like every VC wants
Of
to
course. Now they
jump
want to
in
come.
now. Exactly. I'm like, bro, we finished pre-sale 1, and they'll be like, okay, I'm gonna give you $1 million. Give me at
Yeah.
pre-sale 1. I'm like, no, bro.
No, no,
The
no, no.
best part is what we do with the community. So
Yeah.
that's more. And when you see those amount of holders on the Dex tools figure, like so many people hold the token, that's a proud feeling. And I think we will be very happy on achieving that on the token launch. So that's how I think bear market didn't affect us. And luckily, I think in the
Amazing.
last couple of months, the markets have been improving.
Absolutely.
I've been a trader for myself, and although I've not traded in the last 7-8 months, I think, but
Mhm.
what I see is that markets are improving, and over a couple of more months, I think bull market is not far.
That's incredible, man, to see that, in a market like that I've seen a lot of projects do poorly, you guys are still surviving really, really well and actually taking things to the next level. Now, you said ICO1, the pre-sale one sold out fully. We got
Exactly.
pre-sale 2 going on right now, obviously. It's filling up fast. So you guys, the viewers, the Up Next family, listen, you missed the boat here. Don't come in the comments asking me when is the next pre-sale, when is the ground floor. This is it right here. And if you don't get on it right now, then hey man, catch us on the moon. Now, for those guys, for the the investors, for the guys that want to pick up tokens, maybe they don't care too much about the technology, maybe they don't, they're not fully invested in what's going on in the long term. What's going on with those guys? What about the guys that are picking up at the ICO and they want to maybe sell off in the market, hold for some gains, maybe sell in the next 6 months to 8 months, or maybe even a year? What are those projections looking for those investors that are looking to hold the token and actually make some profitable gains?
I mean, exactly the way our pre-sale works, So pre-sale is like early believer in the project, right? So people who believe in the project. So what we did is we've devised the pre-sale in such a way that whatever pre-sale allocation you buy, 10% of it gets unlocked on the day of listing.
Right.
I mean, 10% of it gets unlocked on the day of listing, and the rest of 90% gets unlocked over a period of 12 months. So every month on month they keep getting 7.5% in tokens in return. Now if you're doing whatever x is or whatever we're doing, so it just keeps on adding it. And because see, it's a very natural habitat. Like say, if we as a human beings, if we get everything on day one, we will be like, okay, I'm just gonna get it off. But
Yeah.
we don't think the long-term perspective that if this is a thing I keep for 12 months, this is gonna give me like maybe whatever xyz. So,
Absolutely.
and that's how we cultivate the habit of to the people, like hold it. You can't hold it, we'll hold it for you. So
Amazing,
that's how
amazing.
the pre-sale concept is. And I think it's worked pretty well for us the way the
Yeah.
pre-sale once sold out. I think pre-sale 2 is not far away as well.
No,
And
absolutely.
that's how I think 4 or 5 of the launch pads have also agreed for, they see our model fitting very well, and they see
Yeah.
within the 1 year what kind of growth we're looking at.
No, man, you guys have been absolutely killing it. Like I said, I looked at the platform not too long ago, and I was just hugely impressed by what was going on in the community that you guys had. And then today, when there was retweets going on, guys, obviously we were talking about getting on the live. When there was retweets going on, I saw the community going crazy, going bananas. I was like, okay, these guys have a very strong community. So shout out to you guys for that, man. And I know that at the start, the VCs weren't throwing money at you guys like it's nothing. So you guys put in a lot of hard work. This
Exactly. I
is
mean,
this is
entirely bootstrap, man.
100% entirely with you guys, and I really like the story, man. The story looks really beautiful, and I really hope that the long term looks just as good as it does right now, and I believe it's going to. So I definitely want to be here for the long term, but I want to ask you, man, this is another tricky one. I've been in the market, I've been in the space since what, 2014, 2015. I've
Mhm.
seen the rise and fall of every single hype that you can possibly think of in crypto, from DeFi to NFTs, so on, so all everything. Um, how do you deal with that? There's been a lot of stuff in the space like scams and FUD and so much BS that has brought a dark light, I feel like, and a dark cloud above crypto. Because I've been in the space since, 2015. And back then, there was no dark clouds in crypto. There was no fear. There was no people scared until obviously BitConnect and all the other crap that came after it.
Exactly.
How do you deal with this stuff, with these names, tarnishing the space, and how do you keep your head up after seeing, stories like this, even the recent times with SBF and stuff that happened with that exchange? Again, obviously Alex Mashinsky. There's so many big things that happen in the space that have brought a black cloud above crypto. How do you deal with that, and how do you move past these things in the space?
I mean, I can say is that in every plain water there is a dirty water as well. So it's gonna remain, bro. I think we are not something that we can do or something of that sort. So just a second, give me a second.
Yeah,
क्या
no
बोल
worries.
रहे? I think is it live? I think they're not able to catch it up.
Should be live. Yeah, we are live, guys. We are live. Um, yeah, should be live. But like I said, if you don't catch the live, you are gonna see the video, guys, on the channel. It's gonna be posted immediately after the live is finished. The video is gonna be posted on the channel as well, so you guys can rewatch it, and it will be reposted on Twitter. But as I
Awesome.
was saying,
Yeah.
the FUD in the space, man. Like you said, there's obviously gonna be dirty water and all clean waters. So we
So I
gotta
think,
just
as you took the example, right? So one of the things that we've tried to, why does the token fall, or one of the coin fall? Because of the oversupply in the market or the dirty politics inside.
Yeah.
Our hierarchy is simple. We have everything dissected. I come from a corporate background, so we've dissected every this thing into a like a corporate structure from day one, whether it is the formation of the company, or whether it's how the tokenomics are made, or how
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
smart contracts are done and everything. But secondly, also what we've done is, it's a gameplay, right? So people, what we've tried to do is we've given the utility for the Mazi token, that it will be used inside the metaverse. Okay, so everything and anything inside the metaverse will be done using the Mazi token. Now
Amazing.
the Mazi token that the people use inside the metaverse, or inside on the Android app or the web version app, right? So
Mm-hmm.
whatever earnings they get in USDT. Now that's the
Nice.
best part of this. So the supply always remains intact. And if anyone wants to buy in, they use the USDT, buy more from the market. And
Wow.
that's how the economics work. So there's going to be a demand. All I have to do is focus on marketing what products we have:
Yep.
casinoverse, partyverse, adventureverse. We have to market these products, and people, when they want to enjoy this, all they have to do is buy Mazi token from the market, and that will, because they buy the token, they come inside the ecosystem, they spend
Mm-hmm.
it. If they win, they
Mm-hmm.
take USDT, go back home.
Incredible.
So
Wow.
with that way, I don't have to think that okay, there's going to be an excessive supply in the market in terms
No.
of the Mazi token. Why? Because they're spending it here.
They're spending it there and they're buying what they need. It's really incredible how you guys built that utility into the token, where people are going to need it. People are going to need to use it and spend it in the platform, and they're going to want to make their USDT. So it all
Exactly.
works and flows so well. I love what you guys are doing. Now, you did talk a little bit about the graphics and how you guys want to bring some real engine stuff in here. So what's going on with that, man?
Man, I think, one of the things that people try to make with metaverse, I know people have raised $30 billion of valuation by showing pixelated graphics. I mean, I don't see there, one token went from like 0.005 to
Yeah,
$30
yeah.
just on saying that they're gonna build a land, XYZ is gonna come. I mean, but okay, do you expect yourself to be there inside? I don't know. I can't expect. I mean, there are few people, of course, who expect it, but for us, it was like, create an ambience that people want to come. Like create an ambience, like looking at your house, I feel like coming in there.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. No, but in general, the feel was that, you create an experience that people come in, and they feel like okay, they're actually vibing rather than just seeing a cartoon character there. So that
100%.
was the entire this thing. Now if you see our casino verse that's ready, you see the interiors, each thing from the ceiling to the tables to the chairs to the avatar to the clothes he's wearing to the shows, him, he, her, whatever, the
Mhm.
bar, everything has been designed by an interior designer as to how it
Insane.
looks. Again, it has to be optimized in a level that it can run on a regular iPhone, on a regular
Mhm.
Android phone, on a
Mhm.
website, on Windows, everything. So we have to take care of that. I can make the most high-end devices and just make it run on one Mac, or I have
Mhm.
to cater to everything, right? So from that perspective, I think our CTOs put in a lot of brains on this one to make sure the product is optimized for all class of it. And the best part is the live, like say with casino, the live
Mhm.
casino inside the metaverse. We're the first one to do it.
Mhm.
No one
Mhm.
has done till date, so we are the first one to do the live casino inside the metaverse. So I think that's a proud moment for us to have this integrated as well. So, and with
Absolutely.
in terms of licensing as well, we're licensed as well, so there's no stoppage to us now.
That's incredible that you guys have got the licensing done as well, because I know that's
Yeah.
a very difficult part for a lot of platforms that I've talked to in the space. So having that licensing again, it puts you guys on the A+ side. So talked about the gaming. We talked about all the goodies that you guys are bringing as far as the graphics, the utility, the metaverse gaming. What about some dates, man? What about some release dates, some betas, some testing? Maybe the Up Next boys can get in early. What's going on with that, man?
Well, the best part is getting into the pre-sale too. I think
Yeah.
that's the last train that people can catch.
Hmm.
Pre-sale, there's not going to be any pre-sale 3 because we go live with the token as well. So very soon, if the markets are well, we go live
Yeah.
by end of this month. So there are going to be a couple of IDOs as well, but it's going to be more expensive than the pre-sale too, definitely. But again, yeah, I think that's the thing. A beta version is going to be out before we go live with the token, so people know that there's an
Nice.
actual utility behind this.
Yeah.
The Android version, Windows version, and for the VR version, it's going to be ready. We
Nice.
will show the beta, but we plan to do a massive launch for the VR version in terms of
Hmm.
hosting a party, calling in a few well-known people, because it is something very lively. I have experienced it. The moment you wear the VR headset, right?
Hmm.
So you're feeling like the dealer is in front of you, so that's
Oh
that's
yeah.
kind of
Oh yeah. I've
crazy
experienced it,
experience.
and that is so fun, man.
Exactly.
It is super fun.
So that's the experience we've created.
We better be showing up for that launch party, by the way. That's all I'm
I
saying.
will, I will, bro. I will. So that's the best part, and I think hopefully beta is gonna be out soon, and
Uh-huh.
the live version, I mean the full first version 1 is gonna
Mhm.
be out immediately after the token launch as well.
Beautiful, man. Hey, man, up next, family, go give some love, man, to the Mazi token, to the guys over here, because seriously, there's so much love here, and there's so much respect for you and what you're doing in the space. Serious, serious, real talk, real respect for you guys. And the last thing I just want to ask you, man, I know you guys are super busy. There's a lot of stuff happening back there over there right now, so I don't want to take up all your day, but I do want to touch on this a little bit, man. What's going on? I know you guys love the community and you guys love community building strategies and just giving back to your community. And I know a lot of people, a lot of the UpNext family that watch this content that are on here right now, and they're gonna, go hit that sub button and like button and all of that. They like some giveaways, man. They like some airdrops. How is that? What are the news as far as community giving back strategies and some airdrops you guys are doing? How's that looking?
So we have a very special announcement for all the pre-sale holders. It'll come out soon before we just go live, but before we go live with the token. But yeah, definitely, I think I wanted to announce this, but I am gonna. I mean, I have my team who's gonna tell me like not to do this. But the pre-sale holders get a very good, massive rewards in terms
Yeah.
of believing in us, and that's our way of giving it back to them. And definitely, there are a few claim campaigns. Marked on the way as well in terms of rewards, and the best part is we
Mm-hmm.
have inside our casino verse we have something called leaderboard. That's
Mm-hmm.
an in-house devised platform where we have various competitions where people can get rewards, and these rewards are in Mazi tokens, these are in USDT,
Nice.
these are in
Nice.
Bitcoins. So it's going to be a very varied source of this thing, and I think that's going to be interesting for people as well. Plus NFT holders are there. NFTs get profits from the casino, they get
Sure, sure.
rental revenue, and of course they're getting a preferential pricing in the pre-sale as well. So I
Amazing,
think it's an
amazing.
ecosystem. It's a good one.
It's an ecosystem that's given back, man. It's an ecosystem for the community. That's what I noticed about this one. And that's why I love it, man. Like I said, on the next episode, we are getting on here and we're gonna be gaming. All right. Listen, I'm putting this out there in the universe right now. We're gonna do another video and we're gonna be dropping some content, gaming. Maybe I'll have the man himself, Karn, with me on the video. Maybe not,
Definitely.
but I'm putting it out there. So
I'll
we're
I'll
gonna
I'll be there. Definitely
I
we'll
love
be
it, man.
together.
I love it, man. Thank you so much again, Karn. It's been a special, special episode today. Like I said, guys, if you did not catch this one live, it's okay. It's going to be released right away on YouTube under our videos. We're also going to be dropping this on Telegram, Twitter, and Instagram. So stay tuned, man. Again, I appreciate Karn so much today for getting on this call. And the Mazi platform and the token is just absolutely incredible, guys. If you haven't picked up the Mazi token right now, all the links in the description below in the video for you guys to get into the live sale right now, guys. This is the pre-sale 2, and if you guys missed the pre-sale 2, do not come back crying to us then. All right, I'm telling you right now, man. All the links in the description
Definitely,
below.
man. Thanks,
Much
thanks a
love
lot.
for you, man. Much love for you. Again, I appreciate you so
Same
much.
here. Appreciate it, man.
And then again, I'll catch you definitely later. If you guys have anything you guys want to share, like I said, it's the end of the video. If you guys want anything to share, go ahead and share with the Up Next family now, and then we catch you guys on the next one.
Thanks, Danny, for having me here. I mean, appreciate it, and thanks for taking out the time. I think I am looking forward to the Up Next family, welcoming them to the Mazi era. And let's see how it goes, man. Thanks.
For
I'll
sure,
catch up
man.
with you once we go live then.
100%, man. 100%. I'll send you a message then.
Yalla, bro. See you.
Yalla,
Masalama.
brother. Take it easy. Bye.
Take care.